your hometown? Get out of here. I didn't know that.
It is a lovely place. Went to high school there.
One of the safest mid-sized towns.
Yes.
Well, there you go, the home of Chief Meteorologist Josh Cozart.
Full circle.
That is hilarious. All right, it is looking gorgeous outside right now, Josh.
It really is. You know, the temperatures, they're warming back up. The sun, it's shining. Very similar to Colorado, I might add, with the abundant sunshine. But overall, we are expected to take these summer-like conditions well through the rest of this weekend until we get to Monday. Then we start to shake up our weather pattern ever so slightly. Current conditions into the low 80s up and down the Willamette Valley. 60s for us out towards the coastline. Mid-50s out towards Newport with a few more of those clouds above our heads. All part of the marine layer that's sticking around over the coast. That's going to still primarily be the case as we work our way into Saturday. But overall, cloud-free conditions through the valley as we prepare for City Fair's fireworks celebration tonight. Expecting the calm, quiet, and clear conditions to take us through about 10 o'clock. That's when some of the first few fireworks will take to the skies over downtown Portland, and maybe just a light jacket needed as those temperatures fade back into the mid-60s. So what we experience tonight for the fireworks is what we will experience for afternoon temperatures come Monday with a few scattered rain showers. But for the next 2 days, really expecting to feel that summer-like vibe as we climb into the upper 70s and low 80s. All as our allergy forecast is back up to the moderate to high category, seeing some improvements as we work our way into Tuesday. That's all due to the moisture that's going to help to bring a lot of those pollen particulates back down to the ground. But keeping on the mild trend, all as our jet stream becomes a little bit more linear above our heads. So that's still going to allow for that flow of warmth to find its way back in western Oregon and southwest Washington. But it does come to an end by Monday with this next low pressure system and its trough bringing back some beneficial moisture to the Rose City. And it will be impacting those temperatures. We go from the low 80s to the mid 60s, a pretty dramatic drop. A bit of a shock to the system just for us to build in the heat department once again going above the average of 71 as we approach Thursday of next week. So just high thin clouds overhead for tonight, seeing a mix of the sun and a few clouds above our heads as we move our way into Saturday, but for the most part still on the sunnier side with a bit of an easterly breeze in the mix on Sunday, helping those temperatures to get back up into the low 80s as the rain potential starts to increase. Anywhere from about a tenth to a half inch, a possibility from Monday all the way through Wednesday as snow elevation levels dip back to, I'd say, about 4,500 feet by Tuesday. So a few snowflakes up in elevation, all as our drought monitor desperately calls for more moisture with extreme drought, helping to reduce our fire weather danger. That's relatively low right now and will be just about the same for tomorrow, but places along I-84 may be bouncing back up to that moderate category. As tonight we fall back to about 53 degrees. Tomorrow's highs upper 70s for us. And our 7-day forecast painting a pretty nice weekend picture for the unofficial start to the summer season. Of course, Memorial Day itself on the cooler end, highs in the mid 60s. That's below our average of 71. But we begin to dry out those skies by the end of next week with a mix of the sun and the clouds and highs back into the low to mid 70s for us.
Gorgeous weekend.
Yeah,
gorgeous weekend.
Easy.
All right, thank you to the pride of Broomfield, Colorado.
Thank you.
Yes. All right, thanks, Josh. We'll be right back.